Austin, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, take it easy on me.
All right. Any questions for Austin?
Not everybody wants.
Dennis Freeman, go ahead.
Austin, can you talk about the turnovers and how much it kind of stopped the fluidity of the offense today?
National Football League, it's kind of been just a historical stat. Usually if you win the turnover battle, you win the game, and we were definitely putting ourselves in a hole. Being -3, it's so hard to even be manageable, be even close in a game when you're down 3. You're never going to win games if we continue to do that. So that's something we're definitely going to be putting an emphasis on. We do every week. But once you come out and do that in a game, it's even more of an emphasis in the next week.
And to follow up, how well did you feel that Justin played today?
I thought he gave us a chance. I thought he was out there executing, switching plays. He had a couple situations where he literally just changed the entire play and ended up making it work. And so that's starting to give me some confidence in saying that this guy knows what he's doing. He understands the offense, and he's reading defenses, and it's good to see.
How would you describe what happened in that last play?
Man, I wish someone could pull it up and show me, because I just want to see it in slow motion, man. Oh, I already know. People have been sending me on Twitter like, bro, if you catch this, you score. I'm like, I know. I'm just like, it hurts me so bad, like just knowing that we literally would have gone 99 yards from the 1-yard line as far back as you can, and literally ended with 0 time on the clock and a trick play lateral to win the game. How epic would that have been, But I didn't end up securing the catch. The only thing I dropped literally all day is a little pitch from Keenan Allen across the middle, and would have ended up sealing the game. So, I feel like someone punched me right in the face. I'm sorry, man. I've been going back and forth with the locker room. I'm just so emotional about it, because I know the magnitude of that play that would have had, the entire locker room would have been different right now if I end up making that catch. I mean, I understand, like, we can't be in that situation with 3 turnovers, but the thing is we had a chance, and so we're still out there playing and fighting, and it just sucks.
Thank you.
Gilbert, go ahead.
Hey, Austin, maybe it's kind of pointless to kind of look back on that play because it didn't work. But Keenan Allen said you guys have been working on that for 2 years. Is it more frustrating knowing that you guys have worked on this in practices for 2 years?
I've been looking forward to running that play. I love that play every time I run it in practice. And then I would come out and lay an egg when it should have worked. So, I guess we have been working on it for 2 years, and then we came out and showed it, and it should have worked, but I messed it up.
And do you think it was just kind of a tough pass from Keenan, or you're taking the full?
It doesn't matter, man. If for me, I take a lot of pride in catching the ball. If it hits my hands, I got to catch it. So I got to catch it.
And Austin, I know you guys didn't complete the job, but what does it say about your rookie quarterback to go 99 yards to put you in that position to get that trick play? And overall, what do you take away from his performance?
That's huge, man. That's huge, and I hope it gives him some confidence. Just being like, hey, yeah, I can come out to the league and I can play. I can do this. So I'm hoping he continues to build the confidence and continues to grow. Just as a pro, he's played 2 games now, so he's got a lot of learning still to do. We just got to make sure we protect him up front and give him a chance to, show his potential.
Thank you, Austin.
Yep.
Joe Reedy.
Austin, nice shirt. Looks like something from the Ryan Fitzpatrick line from Thursday, except looks long sleeve.
I appreciate it.
What was Justin's demeanor in the huddle during the first half? Was it the same throughout, or could you sense him get frustrated after those couple turnovers?
I couldn't sense him getting frustrated, no. He's got a little fire in him, especially in the beginning of the drive. Make sure he gets everyone going. He runs the huddle. If someone's messing around, he's calling them in, getting people set up. If we're going up tempo, he's out there calling out all the cadence, all everything. So he's doing a good job running the offense, taking control out there. I think we as a team do a really good job of keeping each other up, because no matter what happens, say we turn the ball over, 3 times like we did today, like we still have to play the game. So we can't be mad about, we turned the ball over, because we still have to go out there and try to execute and get it back.
And then just you guys are in the same situation. Seems like your first 4 years in the league, 1 and 2 were behind the eight ball after 3 games? Is it one of those like, okay, we've been in this situation before, we know how to turn it around, or is it more frustration you guys are in this situation again?
I mean, I'm frustrated. Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like our potential is higher than where we're at as far as our record. I think we should be 3-0 right now. Are we still good?
Yeah, we're still good.
Someone's leaving. All right. I think we should be 3-0 right now. So it is frustrating just because it's things that we're doing. I feel like that we're hurting ourselves. Just whether it be turnovers, penalties, dropping balls, things that it doesn't really take skill to prevent. It's just, fundamentals and being locked into the play. So, I was a little fired up after the game today just because I feel like we should have won the game. But it is what it is. So we didn't. So, hey, we're back to the drawing board. We got to make sure we're staying more consistent. I feel like I've been saying the same thing for the past few years. It's just consistency. And it takes each individual person to look themselves in the mirror and be consistent and be really committed to, doing their job and making sure they get it done, especially on Sunday.
Did you guys think you were going to start that final drive from the 20 and were a little surprised when you found out it was the 1?
Yeah, we thought we were starting from the 20, but then they replayed it and they started from the 1. So we all in the huddle were like, hey, 99 yards. I even said, I was like, hey, this is the new drive, huh? The 99 yards, let's go cap it off, go win the game. And, man, imagine this conference would have been so much different, this little press conference right here, if I catch that ball. Man.
Thank you for bringing up bad memories for Cleveland natives. Thanks, Austin.
Emmanuel Morgan.
Hey, Austin. Sorry this already been asked, but Keenan had a really good game. He had over 100 yards. What did you see out of him? And why do you think what he saw? Why do you think he had such a good game?
That's what we expect from Keenan, right? He's one of our guys. He's the guy on our offense, man. If you're gonna scout us out, you're probably looking how are we gonna stop number 13. And so he showed up today and did his thing, made some plays, and that's what we expect from him every single week.
Sure, I appreciate you.
Yep.
Fernando, go ahead.
Hey, Austin. What you talked a couple of weeks ago about not falling into that rabbit hole again. Just after this game, just your level of frustration with everything, and like you said, it was self-inflicting wounds. I mean, what do you guys have to do to get better and come out with victories?
Hey, if I could tell you that, man. I don't know what the formula is. It's different for every team every single year. Last year we were just straight up just inconsistent and we turned the ball over way too much. I saw that this game. And so, hopefully we can clean that up, and maybe that's just our issue this year. It's like, hey, we just got to clean up, no turnovers, and we'll be fine. But I can't tell you, man, it's so early in the season too, going into game 3. So I feel like we've shown different things where we need to work in a couple of different games. It's not been the same thing. And, I feel like we do move the ball on offense and we're consistent, and then we have a setback, and then the other team scores off of it. And then now we're trying to catch up, and then we have our backs against the wall, and then we play amazing. And then we have a setback again, or we score. And then it's like, okay, we don't have to get our back against the wall before we need to get the energy. Like, let's come out with some energy, play like our back is against the wall, and go down and score right now, and then not be in a hole in the fourth quarter.
Austin, like you said, it seems like you guys move the ball consistently up and down the field, but then reaching the end zone has been kind of difficult for you guys. First week, you guys had 1 touchdown. Last week, you guys had 2 more. This week, 2. Why is it so hard for you guys to get into the end zone? And what do you guys have to do better to make sure that you guys come out with 6 instead of 3?
Shoot. It's hard to score in the NFL. First off, it's definitely not easy to score. I think our defense proved that today too. They kept holding them to field goals. So it comes down to just, play call creativity. And then also if you get really deep in there, it's just the will of your offense and who's going to execute. It comes down to your runner. Whoever has the ball in their hands at that time making a play, because a lot of it down there, everything gets condensed, and so if people are playing man, it comes down to like, hey, you don't have a lot of space to win your one-on-one, so you might have to do something, exceptional. So everything just gets a lot more condensed in the red zone. So it's a little bit harder to score because there's not much space. So it just comes down to players making plays. And so we got to make more plays down in there. If we're gonna get touchdowns instead of field goals.
And I apologize if this has been asked. Do you feel like the more you see Justin he keeps on getting better and better. Obviously in the first half he had that miscue with the interception, but do you feel like he keeps on growing as a quarterback and learning as he goes?
Absolutely. This is his second NFL game, right? So every time he plays this game, probably the entire year, he's gonna learn. That's what we all try to do from every single game, learn a little bit more. And that's how I feel like you get these greats that play for so long, because they just understand the game and keep growing from it, and then they minimize their mistakes. And so, especially early on in his career, he's going to start recognizing defenses quicker. He's going to start recognizing how to change the play call to what play. And he's going to get more confidence in himself as well while he's doing it. So I'm looking forward to his growth and being out there and helping him out.
Did you feel like it was a better throw by Justin or a better catch by Keenan on that touchdown?
I think it was a little bit of both, man. You're recognizing, the defender's turn, and Keenan able to, I think it was like right over his shoulder, right? Him being able to secure that. Those are two great players and making a good play.
Thank you, Austin. I like the shirt, by the way.
Hey, thank you.
All right, and then let's go to Cam Buford to close us out.
Hey, Austin.
What's up?
You had 11 targets, 11 catches today. Will you talk about the chemistry that you're developing? I think you had one catch in the first couple of weeks ago in the first game. Your chemistry seemed to be building with Justin. Can you talk about how you guys have gone about developing that chemistry?
Can we mute our mics, and then can you ask that again? I'm sorry. It sounds so jumbly.
You had one catch in week one. Your chemistry seemed to be building. You had 11 targets, 11 catches today. You seem to be developing a chemistry with Justin. Can you elaborate on how you're developing that chemistry, how you guys gone about that?
Well, you got to look at our situation today on the field. We were coming from behind, right? So we're probably going to be throwing the ball a little bit more than running the ball. So when you tend to do that, especially with their defense, they kind of play a little bit more where they're dropping out and leaving the backs for the check down. So I feel like it's a matter of who we were playing today and, just the situation we were in, trying to come from behind and kind of go up tempo where I saw more balls. Caught some screens on the outside today, so that they're trying to give me the ball. But yeah, no, it's good to see the confidence grow within Justin to throwing me the ball. It's just because I feel like I have been pretty reliable. If you throw me the ball in space, I'm pretty efficient with it. So as long as, I can continue to catch the balls and make plays for him, I think we're going to grow together, whoever the quarterback is, and they'll see that, hey, if you put the ball in 30's hands, good things will happen.
Also, today you scored your first rushing touchdown since week 4 of last week. It looked like a lot went into that particular run. It was a short run, but a lot went into it. Can you talk about that run and kind of what it took? You shook one guy, was stiff arm another guy, and then outrun a few other guys. Talk about that.
Yeah, so it's just basic inside zone play. That play design put me one-on-one with a corner, and that's something that you can see pre-snap. However, he was way further back off the ball, so I knew I was probably going to press it and then bounce out to the outside, and then it was just about making him miss, and then ended up getting outside of him, and there's no contain, so then it ended up getting all the way to the pylon and scoring. So, yeah, it feels good to get a rushing touchdown because people always see that, oh, he's just receiving back. So it's like, got a rushing touchdown now. So, no, it feels good just to get in the end zone, play guitar with the boys for sure. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're ready to go.
I'm back on the podium. I kind of like this view. I like looking at myself.
Justin.
Is that it?